Hey there folks, my name is Kern. Welcome back to my channel. Today, unfortunately, I want to talk about something that I am personally calling the Great Blizzard Bank Heist. For those of you who don't know, there has been a bunch of reports about guild banks missing items, gold, etc. And this coincided with the pre-patch. So it's been ongoing for a while now. And basically, the WoW community has just learned this past Friday, September 20th, that some restoration may be possible, but for the most part, so sad, too bad, is like their official stance. They said that what was able to be restored would be mailed to the bank leader, the guild bank leader, or the guild leader of the guild bank, I should say. And, yeah. So, I didn't originally think that I was affected, but I knew that a lot of people were. But I do want to talk a bit about how I used my guild bank. And then I'll talk a bit about what I've lost, because I've lost a number of things. So first, I do want to talk a bit about how I use my guild bank. This is my bank tune, and this guild has been around since December 6th, 2007, shortly after the launch of Burning Crusade. It's literally my guild, my bank tune, that's it. I am the only person in it. So no one stole anything from me except for Blizzard. Until the the Warband Bank came along, I put basically everything into my guild bank. Because I just had way too much stuff. I've been playing this game since October of 2005. So that is almost 19 years. And I have collected a lot of stuff in 19 years. And you can see here, let me talk to you, little Canny here. My actual bank is kind of empty, doesn't have too much stuff. There is literally nothing in my reagent bank, because it's a bank tune. And then I've got stuff in my Warband bank, and I only have the one tab. But for the most part, that's because all of my stuff was in my guild bank. From what I can tell, this tab was mostly untouched. This tab is missing a bunch of old Dark Moon card stuff, is missing old inks, possibly. I did go through my guild bank before The War Within came out, and I did sell a lot of stuff. But I didn't sell everything. And as such, unfortunately, my memory is a little off, but I know I had more than this stuff in this tab. This is possibly the most devastating thing. This was my leatherworking tab. I had easily this many leatherworking materials, and that includes dragonscales. You see, my main, Kern, is a leatherworker and was a dragonscale leatherworker back in the day. And as such, also being a skinner, I had a ton of blue, red, black, green, and worn dragonscales from Classic, from Vanilla, which you can't get anymore. You just don't get those things anymore. And all of those scales are still required for the black dragonscale set, the blue dragonscale set, the green dragonscale set, the red dragonscale breastplate, and other stuff. And as a leatherworker, I put it in my bank for safekeeping. thinking, oh, whenever I need to make another one of these things, I just need to go to my bank, pull out that rugged hide, pull out the required scales, the rugged leather, and I can just craft one. It is completely empty. I did not sell all of my scales because I know that they're not replaceable. I had hundreds of scales. As upsetting as that is perhaps not even the worst of it. Mining, I don't even know what was in here. Probably some old ore and jewel crafting stuff. I don't even remember. I kind of don't even care, because this is the thing that's killing me the most. Old patterns. This bank tab was filled with old patterns. I don't even remember all of the old patterns. I know that there was life stealing. I know that there was greater fire protection. I know that there were, green things like wild thorn mail or something like that. There was a lot of junk, but there was also a lot of good stuff. And I don't even know what was in there anymore. But it was patterns from everything. What is it? The robe of the Archmage. That was in there. Epic patterns. And blue patterns, and green patterns, and even white patterns. Soothing Turtle Bisque, the recipe for that was in here. I don't even know if you can get that anymore. I mean, South Shore doesn't exist, right? So, what am I supposed to do? Also empty are my alchemy, enchant, and engineering tabs. Again, I have no recollection of what was there. My logs for them are empty, because I haven't used them in so long. But you can see, I had enchant, two-hand weapon, superior impact, heavy fell seal ring, bracers of havoc, Arcanite Reaper. I had Arcanite Reaper in here, which goes for 35,000 gold. It was deposited, was never withdrawn. It's just gone. And I don't have any other, I don't have any other record of this. So I've obviously screenshotted this. Mining JC also wasn't really used, but rugged hide, white bandit mask, glyph of evaporation, mooncloth bag, silithid carapace fragments, gone. Also protective gloves, which I sold. Or disenchanted. Here, Green Hills of Stranglethorn. I do still have my Chimerock Tenderloin. But again, more patterns. Wildvine Potion. Portable Bronze Mortar. Lesser Versatility. 5 of Lunacy. There was stuff here. This is all within the last month, so I really don't know what would have been here. It's my MISC tab anyway. But it's really this that's got me down. So I'd like to know from you in the comments if you have also been affected by this. I think I'm probably one of the more fortunate ones, because this was my own bank. This was a bank that I used myself, for me, and not for a community of people. Thus, it's very easy to tell who did what when, because it was just me. And I'm telling you, I never withdrew my dragonscales. I never withdrew half these patterns, most of these patterns, all of these patterns. At worst, I moved them from one bank tab to another. So what happened to you? Were you affected by this? Have you checked your guild bank? Do you have a guild bank like this? What about your guild's guild bank? Right now, Blizzard seems content to just let things be. Oh, I didn't even tell you the best part. What did I get back hang on. I've written it down. I have received in compensation, if I can find the post. One sec. I've received 2 pink Mage Weave shirts, which, fair. I did lose those. 1 Wild Vine Potion recipe. Yep, that sounds right. 1 Wild Thorn Mail recipe. Sure. 1 Schematic Dark Iron Rifle. Yep. And that's it. That is all I have received. They cleaned me out of at least 2 full tabs, missing dragonscales from literally 19 years ago. And, well, an expansion from 19 years ago. It was all done before Cataclysm changed everything. They've stolen all of my patterns that I had saved. I mean, if you look here, right, in the log, Arcanite Reaper sells for 35,000 gold, or thereabouts. Bracers of Havoc, about 28,000 gold. Heavy Felseal Ring, 14,000 depending. The two-handed weapon Superior Impact, 15,000 or 869,000 depending on how you look at it. You know, they've ripped me off. And I want to say something here about pixels, because these are pixels. It is just, a row in a database somewhere. That's all this really is, right? But you can't really make that argument and say that people who have lost things are overreacting. Because all we're doing in this game is pursuing pixels and rows in a database. Every single thing I've done in this game only exists in this game on their servers. That's it. We're talking reputation. We're talking titles. We're talking gear. We're talking, experiences. All of this is documented in this game. And all of that is just pixels and databases. So to those people who might think that those of us who are affected are maybe overreacting after things that I've been collecting for 19 years are gone, I want you to think about the fact that you're, ahead of the curve, or your Ashes of Alar, or perhaps your heroic Ragnaros kill in Firelands. All of that exists on Blizzard servers, doesn't exist anywhere else. And if they have a data loss the way that they did with the guild banks, then you're going to be affected just the same as we are right now. And are you going to be okay with that? I mean, I killed all 4 of my demons on Kurn, and I got Rhok'delar and Rhok'delar, and I got the quiver as well, which I still have, all on that tune, obviously, because it's soulbound. And it's like, are you going to let Blizzard just take that away from you? Probably not. Like, that was hard fought, Getting Ashes of Alar, if you are lucky enough to have that, probably took you many, many runs of Tempest Keep, which is not a fun instance, to say the least. And, like, if that were taken from you, how would you feel? It's, like, ruining and disregarding all of that time and energy you spent trying to get that particular set of pixels, that particular database row. And it's not like they don't have at least some logs. Where's my stuff from 2 months ago? None of that exists. It was never withdrawn. So, like, where is that? Where is the stuff? At the very least, they have the logs. They're not using them, and they're not giving us our stuff back. So I want you to think about that. Think about how you view your rewards and your achievements and your accomplishments in this game. And I want you to think about if you're okay with Blizzard just declining to restore them if they ever got lost. Because that's sort of what we're dealing with here. On a less grand level, perhaps, but a level that's significant nonetheless. So tell me, how has the great Blizzard bank heist affected you? Let's make some noise, people, because this is not okay. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's get this out there.